Architectural Digest has asked this designer to refresh a studio kitchen in 3 ways, using their choice of products from IKEA.
I'm interior designer Mikel Welch, and my design style is primitive, modern, and textured.
The winning proposal will be chosen by the teams at IKEA and Bon Appetit and will be implemented in real life in our Bon Appetit studio kitchen. Which design will win?
My first impressions of the space is that we have some good bones, but we definitely need a lot of work. What's unique about this particular space is it's the studio kitchen. So what makes a great studio kitchen is functionality, layered textures, and warmth for camera. You want that family watching to feel the emotion in the space and in the room so that it really feels like home even through that screen. The design aesthetic for the first kitchen is very modern. We've got lime wash walls that are very reminiscent of Italian style design, and it creates a natural warmth in the space. For the island, I decided to use an accent color of green to bring everything together so it doesn't feel like a set. There's a lot of negative space in the kitchen, so the glass cabinet from IKEA totally hit the sweet spot. This is the perfect piece because, one, it gave me a lot of height. By having the glass front, this prevents dust from getting onto your plates and your dishes, but best of all, inside of that glass cabinet are adjustable shelves. I am in love with the wine glasses from IKEA. I went with a faceted design, and it really kind of livens up the shelf that it sits on. Any kitchen that has an island definitely needs bar stools. I think the best solution here is to go with an upholstered stool that adds an extra layer of texture. So we have this beautiful cabinet, but it's still a little dark on this side of the room. So by adding these wall lamps, this really illuminated the space. They have this Art Deco feel, which really makes the space feel warm and connected. All right, final thoughts on this design. I think this is really strong. I'm loving the rich green wall texture that we have. I love the IKEA glass cabinet, as well as the textured bar stools. I think this is a really strong contender. So for this design, I'm thinking of that Avid cooker. They want access, they need functionality, and it all needs to be right there. I wanted to do an extension of the countertops and bring that design up the walls. That way, it just feels like this one harmonious wall that's very rich and soothing. I really wanted to zero in on functionality. So I went with an IKEA shelving unit where we could house all of the vegetables and herbs. It's like a one-stop shop and like a little mini grocery store. The cute little greenhouse in the corner is something that's personal to me. I am someone who grows my own herbs, and I wanted to draw that same design that we had on the shelves over to the greenhouse. That way they tell the same herb story and everything makes sense. This kitchen has dark wood cabinets, so I decided to go with a black stool. It's functional because it's adjustable. It also plays nicely off of the black shelving. Final thoughts here. I feel like this kitchen is a love letter to fresh food as well as functionality. This is a true chef and foodie kitchen. With the final design, I wanted this to stand out on its own. I wanted to go with a traditional countryside vibe. As a designer, I've worked with clients who prefer open shelving, but then there are others who like to actually have closed doors. So what's completely different about this design is I've incorporated upper cabinets and removed the shelves that were on the wall. White cabinets can be a little cold and sterile, so I decided to go with an off-white panel as opposed to a stark white to richen up the space. Picking out cabinetry is one thing, but the real jewel in the room is going to be the hardware that you select. I decided to go with brass pulls, and the thing that I love about these pulls is it automatically gives you that countryside feel without being too stuffy. These really make that kitchen shine. As someone who loves to entertain, I need a ton of storage for extra dishes. This IKEA hutch I felt like was the perfect piece. It helped me balance all of the off-white that I have with the warm tones in the hutch, so it's just a nice balance throughout the entire kitchen. When designing a kitchen, you're dealing with a lot of hard surfaces, so it's nice to bring in something like an IKEA textile just to kind of soften up the space and it feels like it's still a part of the kitchen. Final verdict on this design, I'm a huge fan of the off-white upper cabinets. It's a huge game changer. The brass detailing, I mean chef's kiss. And then when you layer that in with the textiles, as well as the warm tones in the hutch, this is a hard one. So for the first kitchen, I absolutely love the color story as well as the glass cabinet. For the second kitchen, I mean, this is a foodie kitchen, and I absolutely love that herb wall. For the final kitchen, those upper cabinets, big game changer, as well as the hutch. All three are extremely strong designs. There's so many possibilities, and I can't wait to see what they choose. Oh, wow. I had a feeling this was the kitchen that they would select. The adjustable shelves look so good. I mean, the herb wall and the greenhouse, this is so smart. This is what a foodie's kitchen should look like. Now, when they're cooking, they can just go grab a couple of herbs. They are going to have so much fun cooking in here. I can already see it. And even though this is a studio kitchen, there are so many practical things that someone could actually apply at home. If I lived here, I could cook here. So what I really love is that IKEA products can work for so many different design styles. I could not be happier with the end result.